let's start with what's on your right. This is a live look in down the hallway at Cox Pavilion. The reason we want to show this to you is Toronto. The Raptors in play for a spot in Championship Sunday. Obviously, the lead is significant. And Corey, as they're winding down toward the fourth quarter, they'll need to win by 18, right?
They have to win by 18 to knock Portland out. And then, of course, that would change the number for New Orleans, what they would actually have to win by, depending upon what, the amount of points Toronto scores.
Right. So they're up 21 now, so they're plus 3 if you want to give them that. So that would put New Orleans at least plus 8 or more.
I'm a math guy, but now we're doing too much. Let's just wait for the final score over on that one and see what Toronto wins by. Then we'll go from there.
So how much of the manual did you read? I'm a first page kind of guy.
I looked at the pictures, the diagrams. That's my type of thing.
My favorite term for that is just give me the executive summary.
There you go. I like it. John Petty knocking down the 3 in transition.
First 3 for New Orleans.
And that's important. This is a young man who made 10 threes in his second game at Alabama with the Crimson Tide as a freshman. 10 3-point field goals made in that game. College. Yes.
Petty. Again.
Okay.
Throws back-to-back threes now for New Orleans.
So is Petty making maybe 10 on this one? I wonder what the Summer League record is.
I'd like to see a record tonight. Saw one on Tuesday. The Grizzlies scored 120 points to tie the all-time high score.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Yeah. For a team that you put together in a span of really a week, not a lot of practice time to come out and get 120, that's impressive.
Petty over the shoulder. That got through a lot of traffic. South for a triple. And all of a sudden, the New Orleans Pelicans, who couldn't buy a three-pointer out of the gate, are cruising now with the bombs.
And the defensive intensity for the Lakers has not been the same with the substitutes. The starters did a great job getting after it, but it hasn't been the same once they substituted into this game.
They're 3 for their last 3. Servidus catches the tip pass and puts it home.
But I tell you what, a dime by Darian Sebron. About 40 feet on that pass to catch the big fella right on the run.
Straight away for a 3, and right back in it are the Lakers as Vito Brown, who was in Spain last year, has his first bucket. Sebron Euroing to the rim and knocked to the deck on a hard shot block by White Jr.
See Sebron with the beautiful find, even though there's a tip on it, still gets through to the big fella who was able to finish it off. And the pace that the Pelicans have played with has been impressive in this game. And now you throw in the fact that they've knocked down their last 3 3-point field goals. That makes this team super dangerous. And remember, they are playing for something. They get 4 straight threes.
And that guy, Servidus, is coming off of a 6 of 10 3-point performance last time out for New Orleans. He ended up with 25 points. It'll be very interesting to see with Servidus if he decides to go to Europe to play or is willing to give the G League a bit of a run and find his way up through that route. And he pushes off here at the high post, but the travel is the turnover.
You talk about Servidus, when you make that many threes, teams know that you're a shooter, but a great job and great execution, and more importantly, the footwork, the pump fake to get himself open. And that's one of those, when you let it go, you know it's good.
How do you like the right corner with the left hand?
I'm a big fan. Left-handed shooters, honestly, it looks better. A lefty that can shoot the ball, it looks better than it does coming out the right hand.
Swider back in, and they are working in the backcourt with McCoy. Patient, can't hit. With the noise on the rim right now with some of these misses.
You see Sebron pushing the tempo once again, unable to finish it off, but you see exactly the way that the Pelicans want to be able to attack.
The threes came alive, and a 16-5 New Orleans run to end the quarter has New Orleans in that window to keep them alive.